We're live. Hello, everybody. We'll give you a few seconds to come on. We are here for Patchwork Party. I'm Karin, and this is So and Save. And we'll repeat that in another minute or two. Let people come on. They're all not outside enjoying this beautiful night. Is it still warm out? Is it still warm out? It was warm out when I went out earlier today. But, okay, can everybody hear me? Am I the right direction? I'm not upside down and backwards? I hope. Did Joe turn the sound on tonight?
I tried.
If you can hear us, say hey. Say hi. Hi, Betty Brown. How are ya? Yay. Yay. Hi, Aunt Fabish. I put your ruler aside for you. She needs 6.5 by 6.5 inch ruler. Got it. Done. Hey, Jude. How are ya? Hi, Kay. Yeah, we got lots of stuff going on tonight. Lots.
We're 44 on right now.
Yay. Cool. Welcome. This is Patchwork Party. I'm Karin, and we are here at Sew and Save. So welcome to Patchwork Party February 2022. We are so glad you could join us tonight. Yay. Yay. Did you enjoy this nice warm weather? Joe said we're going to have a snowstorm this weekend. Thursday. Oh, Thursday. Excellent. Oh, good. That's our rug making class day. Rug making class day. So,
people are saying hello. There's 62
excellent. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us at Patchwork Party tonight. It's February. It was a beautiful day today, and the weather's more snows are coming now that all the snow melted. Oh well, that's okay. We'll just live with it. We're in Wisconsin. We can take it. We're tough. You betcha. You betcha. I have lots of things to show you, lots of new things, lots of fun things. I have a couple nice demos to show you, some new nifty notions, all kinds of things. Remember to like us and share our video tonight so that your name will go in for a gift card drawing at the end of the night. So make sure to like us and share us. We really appreciate that. And then you get a chance to win a gift card. What could be better? And then don't forget that everything I'm showing you tonight is in the Patchwork Party section of our website. And PP20 gets you 20% off of those items tonight. So lots of great things to save money on tonight and lots of fun things to start new projects because we all need a new project, don't we? Yes, indeed. So I am going to start, I'm not even knowing where to start here. Oh, I might just start with this cute little table runner that I have. And I'll bring it over here so Joe can see it. We just finished it up today. We don't even have it quilted yet. So next month we'll have it quilted. Great, super cute little Easter table runner. This is a Cherry Atkinson pattern. So if you've done any of her patterns, you know they're super simple and a lot of fun. This is done with a charm pack, so that's why you get all of those cute little fabrics in your charm pack and some background. We include the binding, and I'm not sure if we put the backing in or not. Yes, indeed, we have the backing as well. So everything that you need to make this project is in the kit. It is called the Cute Little Chickens. I don't know what it's called. Pieces from my heart. Oh! Peeps. Peeps runner. Peeps. P-E-E-P-S. Peeps runner. So super cute. So plenty of time to get it done before Easter. Really fun. And I thought it would really even be fun to take, you could just make one peep and it could be a little mug rug. So you could make a peep mug rugs to go with. Just saying, because you probably have some springy, Eastery fabrics in your stash that could go along with this. But we do have the kits, and it's called the Peeps Runner. Really sweet, really fun, super easy to do. So that's that. I'm going to set that aside.
A lot of people are liking that. A lot of people like to share also.
Thank you for liking, sharing. Make sure that you like us and share us so that your name goes in for a drawing tonight, because you know you want to win a gift card. Up front here, we have new from Henry Glass and Kim Deal is called Froth and Bubble. I don't think we showed this last month. I think we just got it in. But I did a little table topper out of it, and people really liked it. We have not had a chance to make the kits up yet, but we will be making kits for this little table topper. So if you didn't want to do a whole big quilt, you could just do the table topper. I'm going to tell you about the pattern in half a second. Yep, you could come in close. Come on in. These were really fun to do. I think I did this like in a couple hours. I think it took me like an afternoon to do the whole thing, and I quilted it and everything, and I just quilted it by stitching in the ditch to do my quilting. Super easy, super fun to do. The great thing about this pattern is that it's called Darling Duet because it has two toppers in one pattern.
Whoa.
Yay! So this was one, and they have alto. It's called alto and soprano, hence the duet part of this. So this one was the soprano, which is on the bottom, and this one is the alto, the one that's on top. So two table topper patterns in one little booklet. Yay! And they go together super fast, super easy. The instructions are really good, and we will have kits made up for these next time or soon. So really cute. Darling Duet, two little table toppers in one pattern.
You want me to show the fabric? Or?
Yes. So now you can show the fabric. This one was made from, of course, the Froth and Bubble from Kim Deal. So people were really liking, especially this little fabric in here. So we'll be making kits up for this very quickly. So Joe's going to get a close-up look of those fabrics, and we will continue on. Super cute.
Oh, they're cool.
I lost my pattern for that. Oh, it's right up here. Right here. Okay. Alrighty. We're going to come down here, and I had finished just the top of this table runner last time. Now we have it quilted, and we put the binding on, and it is called Primrose from Cluck Cluck Sew. We love those little Cluck Cluck Sew people and their patterns. The pattern has a full quilt project as well as just the table runner project, and I really like the table runner project. I thought that was really cute. And you could just make one of these and have just a little wall hanging. That would be very sweet as well. So we have kits for this, and the kits include the pattern and everything. It does not include the back. It doesn't look like. So this one does not include the back, but the front and that really cute plaid binding that we put on this project. I love little plaid bindings on things. So this is Primrose from Cluck Cluck Sew. Really super cute. And that's the pattern. Okie dokie. Really cute. Love it. Spring's come in. We want to have some fun, happy projects for spring. All right, so I finished, except for the binding, I finished the chicken scratch kit project. So much fun. It was so much fun to make and put together. Joe's going to take a close-up look. Got all the chickens done and the flowers, and they are all on here. We have kits available for those as well as just the pattern, and it's called Chicken Scratch. Really cute. Again, really cute. You could just do like a little wall hanging with one chicken, or put one on a table runner, on either end of a table runner. Would be really cute with some of these little pinwheel blocks in between. So they are just hilarious. We had lots of fun with them, and wait till you see the next project. I'll show you that in a few minutes. So cute, cute, cute. The fabric is really pretty as well. So if you're not into the chicken thing, none of it says chicken. There's not a chicken on the fabric anywhere. So if you like the fabric but are just not into chickens, you could make something else out of it. The fabric is really pretty. All of this is on the Patchwork Party section of our website, and PP20 will get you 20% off. And that includes all the fabrics are on there as well. The name of the fabric is Firefly, because there's little fireflies in here, right there in some of these little fabrics. And then these are like little dots, like they're fireflies. You know, like you're seeing, those are the little fireflies. And there's little fireflies. There's a little firefly in that one. So they're in there. They're in the fabrics, but, you know, really cute. Did you see one up there?
Yeah, right there.
Yeah. So really fun. So nice springy fabric as well. So chicken scratch and firefly fabric. Excellent. All right. So we are continuing with our Table Runner of the Month Club fabrics, or table runners. Or
I want to do a quick PSA on PP20.
okay. That's good, because I just messed up what I was going to say anyway. So forget what I was just going to say. That's okay. Don't forget that anything that I'm showing tonight, use the coupon code PP20 at checkout, and you will get 20% off of the items that I'm showing you tonight. And please do not forget to like us and share us, because then your name goes in the gift card drawing at the end of the show tonight. So, yep. And if you don't watch us on Facebook, if you don't see us on Facebook, you can catch us on YouTube, and it will be posted on YouTube. So be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you will not miss a single second of the fabulous things we're showing you tonight, because we have other things that we're showing you on YouTube as well. So, okay, placements of the month. We have our March ones completed and are ready to, if you're a part of the yearly club, these will be going out to you soon, and you can always pick out just the months that you like and make these as well. So here's the March ones. So that's this very Irish. So we have the Irish ones for March.
Very cool.
So very cute. They come with three different backings. So there's shamrocks on black, and
there's a pot of gold.
Pot of gold, and then a really fun pot of gold with a cute little saying on it. And then this is one of the other backings that come with your kit. Okay. And then Happy St. Patrick's Day is another one. And there's a white with little shamrocks as your backing for this one. And then a cute shamrock rainbow for the last one. And that has a white backing. But you can mix up your backings any way you like. But there's 3 different fabrics to put on your backs. So this is March. So if you're interested in these kits are available. So we have March finished. And then we have Easter. And Easter is very sweet. We have Happy Easter. Friends and family gather for Easter. And then the backing is pink with the little Easter lilies on. Very pretty. Very sweet. Little Easter bunnies and Easter eggs. Yeah, that's very cute. Let me hold it a little straighter. Very cute. What was on this one? Easter bunnies? Yep. Oh, the chicks. The little Easter chicks with the eggs. And that one has a blue. So there's a blue Easter lily. And then this is very pretty. Easter blessings. So you could have these on your Easter table for Easter dinner. And then the little lamb with the Easter basket. And the other backing that's available in the kit is the green. Super cute. And then the last one that we have available is May. So here's the May version. These are very pretty. I like these, kind of like a watercolor floral motif on these. Here's another one. I don't know what it says. Love
changes everything.
Oh, love changes everything. Yes, indeed it does. And there's a little yellow floral for one of the backings.
Nice.
Yeah, just a little yellow, just a little watercolor floral print for these. And this has a purple floral. And then another little watercolored floral. Today is a great day to have a... Oh, okay. I was trying to read that upside down. Today is a great day to have a great day. So that's really very cute. And this one has a white floral backing. So those are your 3 backings that you can mix and match any way you want on the back of your placemats. So these are very pretty, and you can see we just do a very simple quilting on them, and we add binding to ours, but the pattern calls for just putting them right sides together and flipping them and stitching around the outside. But we really feel that the binding kind of dresses these up a little bit, and so that's what we do. But you can do it any way you like. So that's the table runners table placemats that we have going on right now. Let's see, where do we want to go next? Let's come over here. We have the newest of the guess. Huh?
Someone's asking what comes with the kits.
Oh, yes. For the placemats kits, you get 6 placemats, and then in each, for each month, you'll get backing, 3 different backings for each. So 3 different backings that will back 2 of each placemat. Make sense? And then you can add your own binding if you would like binding. Okay, so that's what comes in the placemat kits. Your front, your backs, and we have 3 different backs. This one, there we go. 3 different backs.
Say that again.
So 6 placemats, 3 different backs, and each back will do 2 placemats. Okay, and then if you like to bind them, you'll have to add your own binding. Okay? Does that all make sense?
You have plenty of fabric for binding, right?
Oh, we might have 1 or 2 pieces of fabric that you might want to. Yes, and if you want us to, if you're ordering online and you're ordering these kits and you want us to add the binding, we can help you out with that, and we can add the binding and give you a call, and we can add that to your sale, or create that for you. Clubs are getting there. Yeah, I said clubs are getting there soon. If you're in the club for the whole year, and you can join for the whole year, and it's like, isn't it like getting an extra month free? I think that's how it ended up. But at any rate, you can get them all and join for the year. So there is that option, or you can just pick the months that you like and do those months. So you can do it either way. Any other questions on that?
No,
Lots of fun.
117 people on that.
Yay! Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Okay, we're on to this. So this is the newest, and we just got this finished up for club today. So we're going to get this to the quilter next. This is the next, guess how much, oops, I'm sorry, guess how much I love you. So really sweet. It comes in the blue and the pink. So it just depends on what kind of baby you have to sew for, but really pretty. It says make a wish. Guess how much I love you. Guess how much I love you. What else does it say? Let's snuggle. Oh, very cute. So Joe's going to kind of show those. And so it comes in blue and pink, and we're going to go over to the fabric in a second. This is one of those cute little Villa Rosa patterns. So it's super, super easy and fast to do. You just have a little 4-patch and then a block, and those 4 patches are strip pieced. So super fast and easy to make those little 4 patches, and off you go. So, because a lot of times you don't want to spend a lot of time making a baby quilt. So it's, the pattern is called Early Dawn, and that's the Villa Rosa pattern that we use to make this. So you might want to come over here so that people can see. Here's the blue fabrics. And then he's bringing the light over, guys, so you can really see it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. Don't touch it. Leave it right there. So there's these, and then on the bottom, these are super, super soft flannels. So you can put flannels on the back of these. These are all flannels. So it'd be great to back your quilt in the flannel. That's what we're going to do with ours. You could also make some pillowcases out of that. How about those little things?
It looks soft.
Those little things that you put on your shoulder, burpee things. the little burpee things. Can you tell I don't do baby very well? Yeah. Those little burp cloth things
that you put on your shoulder.
That you put on your shoulder. You could do that. So really, it's beautiful flannel. And then up, and then the rest of the fabrics that are up here are regular cotton. So these are all regular cotton, and we have kits and panels of both pink and blue. So here's what the panel all together looks like. Here's the blue rendition of the panel. So you can see you have quite a few of the little squares on there. So you can make some cute little pillows to go with. Really sweet. So very pretty. So that's Guess How Much I Love You. Yeah, it's very nice.
People are saying that
very happy.
Look very soft and nice.
Oh, they are. They are so nice. Come in and feel them. You will like them. I want a pillowcase. Okay, let's come. Oh, where do we want to go? Okay, as long as we're doing kids, you might want to get a picture of these. These are Burr the polar bear. This is Susie B. And there's a big panel that we made a quilt out of, and that's called All Aboard.
So we're looking at that one.
So right now we're looking at this one. This has the panel in the center, and the panel comes all the way out to right here. Okay, so that, yeah, I was going to say, why don't you come around? So your panel comes all the way out to here, and then you're adding this outer border, which is really pretty. So the pattern is called All Aboard. So you could put any panel in the center of this. It's a great panel quilt, really nice with the little angles, and really fun and simple to put together. It is 48 by 56, so it's not huge, but it's a really nice size. Okay, this one I'm going to sneak over. This one is another. Oh, maybe I'm better off over here. Okay, I can get my big body out of the way. This one is called Cherish. Again, it's another of the little Villa Rosa. Whoa! Bumble. Here we go. Okay, we'll just flip her up like that. There we go. Okay, we got it. Okay, we're good. Okay, nobody breathe. Nobody breathe. Nobody move. Okay. Okay, hold your breath. I got, whoa! All aboard. See, it's this one was called All Aboard, and we are. Okay, I'm going to hang on to this. Okay, that one, this one is 41 by 57. Yeah, if you could straighten that out, probably our life will be a lot easier. Okay. There we go, sort of. Me and Sherry, we thought it was a good idea at the time, but we were wrong. Yeah, who touched it? Okay, nobody touch it. Nobody breathe. I'll take that. That's probably holding it and keeping it from. Okay, right here. Here we go. Okay. Okay, Cherish. Burr. It's great because it's using this border stripe that goes through here. That's so cute with the little bears. 41 by 57. Joe's going to get closer, but he's not going to touch it. And really cute. Again, another cute Villa Rosa pattern that goes together super quick. So this is your block where you have a strip and then two squares. A little strip, a little rectangle, two squares. That's your block. Super simple to easy to go. Hey, that's what happens when you're live. Okay, so but super cute, really fun to do. And then we did some pillowcases that go along with it. So using the border stripe, this is a Susie B fabric, by the way. Did I say that? Susie B fabric, Burr the bear. So really cute with the penguins. And we made some pillowcase kits to go along with it. Really cute. Little bears, polar bears. Burr the polar bear. Okay. The pattern name was something Dawn, Early Dawn. It's a Villa Rosa pattern. The girls will put it up there. I threw it back here. Oh, that's okay. We'll get more. Of those Villa Rosa patterns, really? Okay, we'll get more. But so you can buy it, and then we'll get it out to you. Villa Rosa patterns. They come quick.
Early Dawn.
Early Dawn. Really super. Yeah, doesn't it look different in that pattern? Their fabrics are not always the best. But here you can kind of see what it looks like just in colors. So you can see the 4-patch and the blocks. Super fun and easy to do. Great way to use a block panel. Alrighty, so we're not going back over there. We're staying away from that. Okay, we're going to go over here. And how about if we look at this block? I don't know if some of you can look at this and see something familiar if you're in the So What Club and you're part of the Catapult Block of the Month. Huh? Oh, so what? If you're part of the So What Club, you will recognize this block right here. Do you recognize that? Because now you've made it. That's the cat's cradle block. What's special about that is that it is done not with your cat's cradle ruler. It is done with the ta-da! Cat's Cradle XL, extra large. So what you're saying? So a bunch of people have ordered this ruler. They kind of ordered it, and we got a bunch of them in. So I thought I would show you a project using the XL ruler, because when you look at your regular Cat's Cradle tool, it's square, where this one is triangular. Is a triangle, sort of, with its edges cut off. Well, it is a triangle, but then what is it like when it's this? Is it some other geometric shape, Mr. Engineer?
It's called a house.
Oh, it's called a house square. Okay, it's called a house ruler. So it's a Cat's Cradle house. So you're making your block exactly the same as you would if you're using the regular Cat's Cradle tool. The Cat's Cradle tool, the regular sized one, makes blocks up to 4 inches. This block, or this ruler, will make them from 4.5 to 8 inches. So you make a much larger, you get up with a much larger block with this. And so one of the patterns I found that I thought was really pretty, and I'm going to take it out because it's always shiny on the video when I show it in plastic. I don't like that. Okay, so this is called Lavender Fields, and it is using, it's using the Cat's Cradle XL to make this quilt. And I'm going to flip it around because then you'll be able, it's kind of very pastel-y and soft. So it's very, very pretty. It's a beautiful quilt, but a little bit hard to see what the actual, blocks look like. So they're just the Cat's Cradle block with a sashing in between and a corner square. So really fun and simple. It is fat quarter friendly, and they have, as you can see, I'm going to turn it this way. It's all going this way. Okay, it was all going that way, from lap to king size. So you can make a really big quilt using that Cat's Cradle block, but making your blocks and your squares bigger, so you'll get a quilt a lot faster because your blocks are going to be bigger. And for those of you who have been making your Cat's Cradle blocks, post them up there so that people can see. So if you're part of the So What Club and you're doing the Catapult Block of the Month with us, that's a class that meets in the store on the 3rd Monday of every month. Some of you, the ladies, have been saying, well, I don't live in the state, I don't live in town, but I would like to do the block of the month. So you are welcome to do that. We have 2 things that you're going to need. You will need the pattern folder, the pattern booklet, and that is, you can pull that up on the website, and that has all of the patterns for all 12 blocks, plus different layouts. So that has everything from a lap size quilt to a king size quilt, and different ways to lay your blocks out when they're all done. So you're welcome to join in with us. It's a great scrap buster. Every month on the 3rd Monday of the month, A video will come out on YouTube, and I will tell you exactly how to put your block together from beginning to end. So you will not miss a thing if you can't come into the store. So you'll need your booklet with the patterns, and then you will need the cat's cradle tool. So those two things, and you'll be able to sew along with us every month. So third Monday of the month, the patterns or the instructional video will come out on YouTube, and I will show you exactly how to put your block together from beginning to end. But tonight, I'm going to show you how to use the Cat's Cradle XL tool, because it's a touch different, although the process is exactly the same as making your Cat's Cradle blocks. When I show you how to do it on YouTube, she has specific colors that she uses, so we go through and I will tell you all the colors and where they go, and then also how to do the other parts of the block as well. So you don't want to miss this. This is really fun. The ladies, if you've been doing it, shout out, show pictures of your blocks. Everybody has been having a really good time with this, and their blocks are gorgeous. Points every single time you get that point right there. It's really hard to cut that point off. Almost impossible. Almost, I guess. Almost. So, see how beautiful that is? So this is a block. So this is a block using the Cat's Cradle XL tool and the Ultimate Flying Geese ruler tool. They're calling it a tool. Ultimate Flying Geese tool. So I'm going to show you also how to use this tonight. So for those of you who are in the So What Club and you're doing the catapult quilt, you will be able to use this ruler in your catapult quilt as well. In month 5 and 10, we'll be making flying geese, and you'll be able to use this ruler. I don't know, I got something on this. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do that tonight. And for those of you who are also part of our Flower Dance Embroidery Block of the Month, we've got a couple Block of the Months going, and we just started our Flower Dance Block of the Month just a week ago. And you can see, if you look at this pattern, this is for machine embroidery, and I'm going to show you my blocks in a second. So all of this is done with machine embroidery, but then you also have piecing in here. And all of these are flying geese. And you will be able to use your Ultimate Flying Geese tool to make this center. Should I pull it out of there? Is it shiny?
No, you can see it.
Okay. Okay, so this center medallion block, which is what we're going to do next month, you will be able to use your Ultimate Flying Geese tool in that as well. So I have ladies who are doing both of these projects, so you'll get a lot of use out of this. So I'm going to show you about that in a minute. I'm going to just go over and show you the beginning blocks from our flower dance. So if you're a machine embroiderer, this is a beautiful project. It's again another great scrap buster, and it's really fun to do. So these are the small blocks that are going in the center of this. Now this seems like too much, like it seems overwhelming. There are other variations where you make smaller projects. This one is like 80 by 90-ish, but there's lap size projects that you can do as well, and you make fewer blocks and you do less piecing and you have a smaller quilt, but you still get to make the blocks. So this is the first medallion block. Those are those little ones in here. And then this is my border block. That's one of the blocks that go around the border. So really, really pretty. A lot of fun to do, very doable. I had some ladies who have never used their embroidery machines before, just bought embroidery machines, and they did their blocks. They did one of these blocks in one day. So now that they've got one done, I'm sure they're going to just whip right through them. No problem at all. So you will be able to use the Ultimate Flying Geese ruler for this project as well. And if you're far away and you can't come to our club, you can still join the Flower Dance Block of the Month, and we will send you all of the instructions. I moved the files from a CD onto a stick for you, so it's all ready to put in your machine and you're all set to go. So lots of fun with this project as well. So we just started this. So if you're interested, you can still join. Great scrap buster. So we're going to go back over to this block. This is the first of 3 blocks that I'm going to do. All of these blocks will be exactly the same, and they will make this table runner. So this table runner pattern is on the Patchwork Party section of the website. It's Illusionary Runner, it's called. Illusionary Runner. And on the Patchwork Party section of the website, you will need this pattern and the Ultimate Flying Geese ruler, as well as your Cat's Cradle XL. So let me show you how to do the Cat's Cradle XL block. Super easy, lots of fun, and it's going to come out perfect each and every time. So that's for that. That's going to go over there. Okay. When you're making your block, the pattern will tell you exactly what size pieces you will need to cut. Every time you make one of these blocks, you will need the following. You will need 2 squares of fabric, and depending on what size Cat's Cradle block you're going to end up with, these sizes will change. So you need 2 squares of fabric, and these squares of fabric are right in here. So these squares will always be right here. Okay? Then you'll need 2 small rectangles, and those will be your background fabrics that appear over here. And then you will need 1 rectangle, another 1 piece of rectangle fabric, and that will be over here in this corner. Every single block that you make will include these components. The sizes will change, but you will need these 3 components to make every single block. Whether you're using your regular Cat's Cradle tool or the Cat's Cradle XL. Okay, all exactly the same. You will start by taking, I'm going to move these out of the way. You will start by taking and sewing your 2 squares onto your 2 rectangles. You can do that, right? Super simple. All right, you're going to take and you're going to press those seams towards the long rectangle, away from the square. Okay, perfect. Then you're going to take these 2 squares, and I'm going to quick hit that again. You're going to take the 2 rectangles that you've just sewn, and you're going to lay them so that the color and so that the square and the rectangle are right sides together. So you're not doing it square to square and rectangle to rectangle. You're going the opposite direction. Okay, make sense? Alrighty. Then you're going to sew along one side of this 1/4 inch from the edge using a 1/4 inch seam line. Okay, straight down. You can do that, right? So I have a square here and a square here. Sew those, which is just exactly what I've done right here. Okay, now here comes the tricky part. Maybe not too tricky. You're going to take your rectangle and you're going to fold it in half, and you're going to find the center. Okay, just going to kind of fold it and find the center. And then you're going to come along, and Joe's going to come in really close. We're going to use the scissors, really sharp scissors, and you're going to trim and make a little clip up to your stitching line. So I don't know if you can see my stitching line right there. I made a clip up to my stitching line right in half. Alrighty? You're going to take this block and you're going to open it up, and by doing that, one side, and I didn't clip all the way through because I was talking. So let me clip all the way through. Over here. The clip is very important. Yeah, I clipped through 1 piece of fabric, but not 2. Okay, so now when I open this up to press it, you can see how this automatically just wants to go and flip over. So that now you're going to press this seam toward the white and this seam toward the white, so that the seams are pressing away from the squares and towards your rectangles. And this little clip is allowing you to do that. So that is what I've done right here. So here it is all pressed, and here you can see it pressed and opened up on the back. Beautiful, right? Okay, now you can see that this piece, oh, I have green on top of green. I hope you can see that pretty well. You're going to lay down your green rectangle or whatever rectangle, that big rectangle, and this fits right over the top of that rectangle piece. All right, you're going to take your ruler and you're going to line up your Cat's Cradle XL ruler along the stitching line. So right here you have your stitching line for your square. And here on your ruler it says place on seam line. So that's exactly what you're going to do. You're going to place this line right on your seam line for your square. I'm going to get that pretty much right where it belongs. Then you're going to draw a line, and it's going to go from one point, and I'm using my Frixion pen, and diagonal over. Pick up your ruler, and you're going to do the same thing, or not your ruler, but your block, and you're going to flip it and do exactly the same. Place on seam line, you're going to place it on the seam line of the square. No other seam lines, so that makes it easy for you to figure out where it's going to line up. And then again, I'm going to draw my line. Now I'm going to take it over to the sewing machine, and I'm going to stitch right on the lines that I drew. Okay, and what happened to that block? Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Not here, not here, not here, not here. Oh, no. I didn't think it was. Where did it go? Okay, well, you're going to do that. Okay, and once you do that, you can see that when you open this up and you fold it right on that line, you're going to end up with that block that looks like that. Like that, pretty much. Pretty much. I wonder if I press these. What did I do? What did I do? See, we got a new kitten. I'm blaming it on her. She came and she disrupted me. Okay, so once we have that, we don't have a machine turned on over there that we can sew with, do we? That figures. Okay.
Just explain it.
Okay, so at that point, I've got my block, and my block is going to be too big. Okay, all of these blocks end up too big. So if something's not straight, something's crooked, something's kitty wampus, it doesn't matter. The block is too big, and now we're going to trim it down. So the only thing that at this point I would need to do is take and look at my ruler, and I know that I'm doing a 5-inch block, and this fabric would be sticking out here, and so I'm going to line up this little line with the line on my fabric square, and this diagonal line is going to run right along my seam line. So if I was making a smaller block, say I was making a 4.5-inch block, you can see that this would sit right on my square. This would run right along the diagonal. I would trim here and here, flip my block, and then do the same thing on this side, and you're just going to line it up. Say I was doing a 4.5-inch. Again, I would line up my 4.5-inch line right along that seam line, trim off the extra. And it makes a beautiful block each and every time that looks just like that. Make sense? I don't know what happened to the block. Is probably sitting on my sewing machine table.
Bailey did it.
Bailey did it. She probably stole it. It's probably under her couch. She probably played with it. So super simple. The process is exactly the same as what we did when we did the regular Cat's Cradle tool, except you're making bigger blocks. So you're getting a bigger project. So that's that. I'm going to go on and do something else, and then we'll come back and I'll show you the ultimate flying geese tool, because that will be fun as well. And the fabric that I'm using to make this project is right over here. It's the new Corey Yoder fabric, and it is called Sun Washed. And it is just as happy and pretty as can be, ready for spring. This has been very popular fabric. So I'm actually, if you could tell, I was doing my, my flower dance block of the month out of this. And then I'm making this table runner. And we will have kits for the table runner made up as well. So really pretty fabrics. Joe can kind of come up and get a nice close look of these. It is called Sun Washed by Moda, and it's Corey Yoder. Everybody knows Corey Yoder and loves her fabrics. So this is the newest of her line of fabrics. Oh, it's here, and down there, and right here as well. There's a lot of them. She really did quite a few. I think there's 20 something in there. That's all. Yes, indeed, that's all. But look at these little dots are really cute with the little, and the big gingham print plaids. I think I'm going to put a gingham on the back of my table runner when I get it done. So really fun, really happy fabrics, very pretty. Yeah, just screams summer, happy summer. And we do have jelly rolls that go along with it. So we do have the Corey Yoder sun-washed jelly rolls. So those will be very pretty too. If you're interested in a fat quarter bundle of these, let us know and we will get you a fat quarter bundle. Put those together. Alrighty. Let's see, where do I want to go from here? Right in front here, we have, I'm going to come around. We have, it's called Yeah Coffee. And we love coffee fabric. This is the first one we've had for a while. It's brand new. Oops, I'm going to grab this. We have a table runner. This fabric is from Dan DePaulo and Clothworks. So this is the table runner. Can't remember the name of the table runner pattern. It's right on the front. So Joe will get close up to that. She put it on there for me. I can't read it from the back.
Barbecue double time table runner.
Oh, barbecue double time table runner. That's right. Barbecue double time table runner. There's two table runner patterns in there. One is this longer table runner, and the other one is much shorter.
Coffee.
Lots of cute coffee. So we have kits made up for this, ready to go. Don't forget, PP20 gets you 20% off everything that I'm showing you tonight. We put the coffee beans on the back. Really, really fun. It's 18 by 44, so a really nice size. Really nice size table runner. Super simple to put together, too. Then also part of the line of fabric is some placemat panels as well. And we have those. There's 4 of them. Should I go this way? There's 4 of them. So in your kit, you get 4 placemats, a panel with 4 placemats. So here's your first one. Can you see it okay? Still see it? Okay. Here's the next one. Got another one. Just playing with the lights. No, you're good. You're good. That's fine. Whatever we need to do so you can see it really well. And is this number 4? Yep. Okay. They get all 4. And then in your kit, there are 2 different backings. So 2 table runners can have this kind of teal color, and 2 can have the gold coffee beans on the back, along with the binding, the little dotted binding. Along with that are little coasters. So you can make up little coasters. These are 2-sided. So there's little squares, and we just put a little batting in between, and just sewed around them 1/4 of an inch, and you have some really cute little coasters. In his kind of vintage, I hope they're all right side up. Okay. Little panels. So really sweet. Little coffee beans on the back. More coffee, 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 more coffee. Yay, coffee. So, really fun project to do. Really quick and easy fun projects. So, your kit comes with all of that to make those. We also, I did this quite a while ago. This is now called something about the star, Milky Way, something about the stars. It's called something about the stars. It's called Milky Way. It's the pattern, and I did it with batiks, and we have kits for this. I think I showed it unfinished, and now I've got it all quilted, and we've got some binding on and a really pretty backing, and kits are available for this. Really kind of fun if you've ever kind of wanted to give a Bargello quilt a try. Here you go. Very fun and simple way to give that a try and do it. It was a really fun project to do. We just got in.
Did you say there was 2 sizes to the coffee runner?
There are 2 sizes to the coffee runner. Don't ask me what the other size is. I don't know, and I don't think the patterns are up here. Smaller than that, like half that size. And that was 18 by 44. So there's another smaller size, and that's right in the pattern with it. So you can make 2 sizes in one. We also just got in some shamrock fabric. So we're getting ready for St. Patty's Day. And I thought it would be really cute. I think we showed you this pillow last month. So we're going to make up some pillow kits with the new shamrock fabric. And so we'll make these little pillow kits with using that. I think it'll be really fun and cute. Yeah, so we'll get those out and kind of do a little post on that later on. So really cute little fabric there. Anything else I'm missing? Oh, we're going to go to the back. First, I'm going to, I got a couple things to show you yet. Okay. We're going to get going here. So let me show you how to use the Ultimate Flying Geese tool. Super fun, super simple. You can make 4 flying geese at one time. It's very similar to the no waste method of making flying geese. Each flying goose, each section, you will need a big square and 4 small squares. And depending on what size flying goose you want to end up with will determine what size these squares are going to be. When you look in the pattern or the instructions that come along with the Ultimate Flying Geese tool, it tells you what size pieces that you need to make the size flying goose that you want. Okay, so in looking at this, I knew that we're going to have just the right size for our catapult block of the month, and it will also make just the right size for our flower dance block of the month.
Real quick, on the Bargello pattern, are you going to get any more of those?
Any more what?
The Bargello pattern.
We don't have any. They used all the Milky Way patterns.
Oh, yes, we will get more Milky Way patterns. Absolutely. Yep. Yeah, I think we used them all up in the kits, I guess. So we'll get some. Yep, absolutely. Okie dokie. So that's okay. Nope. So the instruction guide tells you exactly what size to cut your large square and what size to cut your 4 small squares. Again, what's really nice about this is as you're making your blocks, your flying geese are going to be larger, and you're going to trim them down so that they're just the perfect size. Because I've done this process before where you're doing the no waste flying geese, and my flying geese turn out not perfectly straight, and I don't like that. So this method will help you to make them a little bit larger, and you'll trim them down using the ruler, which is going to go really super fast. First thing that you're going to do when you make these, take your square and lay your fabrics right sides together. You're going to lay 1 square in one corner, 1 square in the other diagonal corner. You will take a ruler and draw a line diagonally through both of those squares. Now that square, these 2 squares are going to overlap in the middle there, and that is A-okay. All right, so I'm going to draw this line. I'm going to stitch 1/4 inch from the line on either side. Okay, you can go, and then that's what I did right here. So you can see that I've drawn my line diagonally, and I've stitched on both sides. Now I'm going to take a ruler, and I'm going to just cut right on the line that I drew. going over to my ironing board, and I'm going to press these up so it looks like a little heart. And you're going to end up with 2 of these. Okay? And so that is right here. So I have 1, and oops, well, I don't. Let me do this. Let me press one for you. Step ahead there. Your next step, after I do this, I'm going to press this really super quick. There we go. Nice hot iron. Get all my little things out of the way so I don't melt my nice cutter. There. So I have this pressed. Now I'm going to take one of the squares on this one and lay it diagonally over here. And on this one, as I press it, I'm going to do exactly the same thing. So you'll end up with 2 of these. And you're going to do the same thing with this one. All right. Slide that over. I'm going to put the other one in this corner right here. Okie dokie. Super simple. You can do this, right? Now I'm going to draw a line here, diagonally through the square that I just laid down. And it's going to go up over that little seam. Same thing down here on both of these. Go over to my sewing machine and sew 1/4 of an inch on either side of the line that I drew. All right, so that's what I did right here. Here's the line that I drew, and I stitched 1/4 of an inch on either side of the line that I drew. Now I'm going to cut right on that line, down the center on the line that I drew, and I'm going to go over and press. Oh, look, flying geese. And because I have 2 of these, I'm going to get 2 out of this one and 2 out of that one. I'll have 4. And it just takes that long. It goes so fast, you guys. Unbelievably fast to make these. I love it. And as you look at it, you can see that from this point to the edge of the fabric is more than 1/4 of an inch. And I've got little tails sticking out, and we don't want those. So now we're going to take the ruler, and we're going to use the ruler to trim down the block. So you're going to use 2 sides. You've got trim 1 right here, and then you have trim 2. So we're going to lay this ruler on the flying goose, and on mine, I know that I'm making a 2.5 by 5 inch flying goose, and it tells you the different sizes. So depending on what size flying goose you make will determine what set of lines you're going to look at. I'm making 2.5 by 5. I'm going to put E right up into that corner of that little teepee. I call it the teepee. And you can see I've got lines that come here to make my teepee. That's going to line up with my stitching line right along here. I'm going to line up that E, line up my lines along the stitching line. Look at how perfect that is. I'm going to trim here and here. Now if I'm making a whole bunch of these, I'm going to lay them all out. I'm going to lay a whole bunch of them out this way, pick up my ruler, lay it back down because I know I'm looking for the E. So that way I'm not flipping my ruler and flipping my fabrics around. I will do all of the ones, lay in this direction, come back again, line up the E with my little teepee, trim and trim. Then I'm going to flip my block, flip my ruler to trim 2. Then here again, I'm going to line it up with the E. I have an outside line for 2.5 by 5 out here. And then I have my little teepee line right in the center. Oh, I should go this way so you can see it. So I'm going to line it up with E, and then it follows right along to 2.5 by 5.5. Oh, is it too reflecting? Okay, so down here. So now you can see. So I'm going to line up my 2.5 by 5.5 that comes here with the edge of my fabric here. And then this E, that little V that it's making, or the little teepee, is going to line up with my seam line here. So I'm going to just line that up. And you can see it was hard to move because each and every one of these lines has that non-skid stuff on it, so your ruler will not slide around. So right there you can see I've lined up my 2.5 by 5. Right here, my little E TP is lined up there, and I'm going to trim here and here. And you can see I'm just going to hold it with one finger because there's so much grippy stuff on there. That's all it takes for me to hold that and trim that. And now you can see that I have a perfect 2.5 by 5 inch flying goose. And I've made 4 of them all at once. And it goes really, really fast.
Nice job.
Yay! So, ultimate flying geese ruler. It's a good thing. And it's in the Patchwork Party section of our website. PP20 gets you 20% off of this tonight, as well as the Creative Creds Ultimate Cat's Cradle Ruler and the Cat's Cradle regular size Cat's Cradle tool. Okay, a couple of nifty notions tonight. We have this really cool book. It's called the Block Tool Book, Quick and Easy Blocks. And what it does is it takes you, oops, this one's going to be mine because I just ripped the front page. Good job. I wanted one of these anyways. So it shows you different blocks, and then it shows you what sizes you can make. So from 3 inches to 15 inches. So different size blocks, and then what sizes to cut each one of your pieces to make that block. So each block you can make in different sizes. So it shows you all the blocks you need and what sizes of the little squares that you need to cut and how many to make the block that you want. So I'm just kind of flipping through showing you different blocks. Really, really nice, handy tool to have if you want to try to use up your scraps and make kind of a scrappy quilt. It has quilt project ideas down below as well, and what you need to make different size quilts. And so really, really fun tool to have in your stash. The Quick and Easy Block Toolkit, or book. We have the Lori Holt little Happy Zipper Bags 2, they're called. So this is the second set of Happy Zipper Bags that she's made. And each panel, which is kind of a home deck fabric, makes 8 zipper bags. There's 4 large ones and 4 small ones. Instructions are on your panel, and the kits also include the zippers, and she tells you the zippers are dyed to match the fabrics and match the little zipper bags, and she tells you exactly which color zipper to put with which zipper bag. So there's also little tags to put on your little zipper bags. Right here, there's little tags to put on. They turn out really cute. The ladies have been quilting them and making all kinds of little zipper bags. So 4 large and 4 small makes 8 zipper bags. Really, really fun. Super simple to make. And we decided that we liked this set better than the first set that she made. So we've been having a lot. They're very cool. And they quilt up really cute. So that's in the Patchwork Party section of your website. We've been waiting for the zippers to come in, and those are here. Here's a nifty tool. If your eyes are getting old, even if they're not, we have this little magnifying a magnifying seam ripper that lights up. How about that? Okay, so here's the little light that's on there. Here's your little seam ripper. So I won't. So sometimes your stitches are really small, sometimes they're hard to see. So there's a magnifier on this as well as a light. If you don't want to use the magnifier just pops off, and you have this really nice grippy handled seam ripper that doesn't slide around in your hand, and it's kind of squared off so it doesn't roll off your table. Mine is constantly on the floor. And just has a really nice grip to it, and it's lit up, so it makes life lots easier when you're ripping things out in the dark. But sometimes you need that extra little light because things are hard to see, especially if you're like ripping out black stitches off of black fabric. A lot of times some of those colors are just really hard to see, as you're ripping things out. So that's our nifty tool for this time around. And it's purple, so it's awesome. So really cute.
Hey, what's the 20% off code?
The 20% off code is PP20. So everything that I'm showing you tonight is 20% off. Use PP20 as you check out to get your 20% off the things that I'm showing you. Also, don't forget to like us and to share, because when you do that, your name goes in to win a gift card at the end of the night. I have a couple more things just back here to show. I'm going to move. Oh, wait. Oh, and that thing. Okay. So Joe's going to flip around and just show you my catapult block of the month that we were talking about for the So What Club. This was my project that I finished up, and that's using the Sweetwater fabric called Grays. And so those are all the blocks, and that's one of the variations that you could make in the So What Club if you do the catapult block of the month. So that was using the Cat's Cradle tool and the catapult pattern. So that's what we're making as we go along. If you want to make a larger one, there's different.
Some people are saying they love that quilt back.
Yeah, it's really, really pretty. So that's what we're making. If you don't like the layout, you can switch up the layout. You can make a king or a queen and lay your fabrics out differently to even make lap-size quilts. So you have got lots of variations and lots of options. So we showed you, and I almost forgot, we showed you last month and this month the chicken scratch fabric and the chicken scratch pattern. The next line is called Honey Bunny. It's called Honey Bunny, and the pattern is called Funny Bunny, because these are the bunnies that are in the pattern, because this is her next project. So over the weekend, I had just enough time to make my favorite is Carl. So this is Carl. He's my favorite. He is just hilarious. So he is just so cute. I love his glasses. He is just so happy, and this is just one of the carrots that you'll make that go along with it. Again, he would just be as cute just to make a little wall hanging out of if you just wanted to make one. But there are more. There's Carl. I can't even remember all the names. There's, I don't know, there's more. There's more. If I can remember the little girls' names. I can't. Okay, and they're in there somewhere. But they're really super cute. I love Carl. He was my favorite, so I had to make him first. So that's Carl. And these are the bunnies. So, yep, you take a close picture. So I'll be working on that. We'll be putting kits together like we did for the chicken scratch. We have more chicken scratch kits available, as well as patterns if you'd like to make those. And we have just the patterns, and we'll be putting and the kits. We do have the kits made for the Funny Bunny. So we have kits made for this, as well as just the pattern. And if you love the fabric but you're just not into the bunnies, even though they're super cute, the other project that I'm working on is called Dahlia, and it looks like this. So I'm going to pull it out. So this is the project for this. This project is about 40 by 40, I think it comes out to be, and it's just really pretty. Using the fabrics and doing some applique, not a ton, and the applique is pretty big. So if you haven't done a lot of applique, this is another project that you might be interested in. Really pretty. We don't have the kits ready for this yet, but we will. And these are in the Patchwork Party section of the website. Which one?
What you just held there.
Oh, right here? You want to get up closer? I'll hold it right here. Dahlia. So just flowers, and there's a little bunny in the bottom. I don't know if you can see the little bunny embroidered on there. So I will do this by using my regular sewing machine to embroider all of like the little bunny and all of those little things, but you could also do it by hand. And as well as I did all of this on my sewing machine, on my regular sewing machine, but you could also do all of that stitching by hand too, and it makes it really fun. So really cute. Love Carl. He's my buddy. Okay, we're going to go right to the back, and then I think we've got it all. I'm going to set this down so Joe can get a good picture. Way up on top are these are the Riley Blake. They're actually making them bench pillow of the months. We're making them table runners. You could do whichever works best for you. But they're starting, they sent us the kits, and we have April, May, and June. Here again, you can sign up for the entire, April is on top, May is in the middle, June is, am I doing that right? Yep, June is the bottom one. So yes, so very cool. Here again, you can sign up for all 12 months. And when you do that, it's like getting 1 month for free. Or you can just pick out the ones that you like and make the ones that you like. They are all available. We don't have all 12 months available right now, but we will. They're only sending them to us like one a month, starting with April. This project over here is called, I don't remember. It is from the book. Oh, from the book right here. Easy Does It. And the pattern is on the back, but it doesn't say the name. Harmony, that's right. So it's called Harmony, and it's out of the Easy Does It 3-yard quilt book. We have kits for this. So it's the Easter Nomies. There's little Nomies in here. There's one there. There are little Nomies all over, and little chicks. Right there is your Easter Nomie. So really cute, fun, happy fabric for Easter. Makes a nice size little quilt. Yeah, out of the 3-yard quilt. Out of the 3-yard quilt book. Yeah, great little plaid that's in there. Really pretty. Oh yeah, it's a great kids quilt. And just to throw on the couch or even over a table. It could be like a little table run or tablecloth over a little table. I do that all the time with my quilts. This one is fabulous. It's called Beneath the Stars. Obviously camping quilt. And we want Joe to come up close on the quilting on this. Oops, he was going the other way. Get back over here. Because there's like little tents with trees. We got little campers here. Up above, there's like a little campfire. So really cool. But
on the quilting, you're saying.
Yes, on the quilting, and even in the quilt, because there's the campers, and there's all kinds of camping things. So really great if you're into camping. It's 76 by 90, so it's a really good size. It might even fit on your camper bed. So really, really fun project to make. Super simple, and love the big border print with all the campers and the teepees and the canoes. So, and the little trees with the star backgrounds on there is really pretty. 76 by 90, Beneath the Stars it's called. So we have the fabric line, the panels, as well as the kits to make the project. So if it's a little bit too big for you, the panel comes all the way out to here. So it's the panel plus this little line and these little twigs that go around it. So it stops right here. So that's where your panel is. And just a great, if you've got your 60-degree ruler, you can make a really fun 60-degree table runner for your camper out of that. Really fun, out of the border print. So the fabrics are online, as well as the kits. PP20 gets you 20% off. Don't forget to like us and to share us, because your name will go in for the drawing tonight. What have I forgotten? Have I forgotten anything? I don't think I actually have. I think we got it all.
Joyce Blunt says she loves the camper quilt.
I knew you would like that, Joyce. I can set one aside for you. We won't tell your hubby. It's okay. We won't. We never tell here. Never, ever. So, do you have any questions about what we've shown tonight? I think we answered them as they came along. We really appreciate your watching, and we can't wait to see everybody next week for So What Club, because that is lots and lots of fun, and we had a great turnout, and we had a lot of fun last month. So looking forward to next week, and this week we also have our rug class, so things are cranking. We got lots of things going, and we really appreciate your watching. Don't forget to like us, to share us, shop the Patchwork Party section of our website, and PP20 will get you 20% off.
Somebody said you have to start over. They joined late.
Uh-oh. You know what you need to do? You need to check us out on YouTube, because everything will be on YouTube, and if you missed a second, you can always watch it there, because it's always going to be there. So thank you so much for joining us. And no, I can't start over. Joe's arm is getting tired. So we really appreciate your watching. Thank you so much, and we will see you again next time. Bye. Thank you. Say bye, girls. Thanks. Bye.